The mermaid, having just woken up and seeing the unfamiliar surroundings, immediately started singing again. But the man showed no reaction and even asked if the water temperature was okay. Seeing this, she reached out to intensify her attack, but Pad thought she wanted to shake hands. He asked the mermaid if she was hungry and got up to make her something to eat. As soon as Pad walked away, the mermaid picked up a nearby rubber ducky and took a bite. Dinner was ready quickly, but Pad noticed her tail was still bleeding, so he promptly helped her disinfect and bandage the wound. The mermaid, seeing that the man meant no harm, let her guard down and started talking to him. She said her name was Lula. Pad was surprised to learn that mermaids could talk. Noticing her weakened state, he quickly brought over the food and patiently taught her how to eat human food. Lula took a tentative bite and seemed to find the taste not bad. She said she needed to return to the sea immediately. If she didn't get back in the water after 3 sunrises, she would die. Pad insisted she rest and heal, promising to take her home once she felt a bit better. Meanwhile, the male doctor who had been enchanted by Lula's song was rushed into emergency treatment. Unfortunately, he still lost his life while under the spell. His girlfriend, a police officer, found his death suspicious. She discovered Lula's blue blood dripping at the hospital entrance and decided to uncover the truth behind her boyfriend's death. Early the next day, Lula asked Pad if his heart hurt. Pad didn't understand what she meant. She explained that any man who heard her singing would be deeply mesmerized and die of cardiac rupture shortly after. Lula was afraid the same would happen to him, so she demanded to be taken home right away. Pad, thinking she was joking around with a straight face, said his heart had already exploded many times and he no longer believed in love anyway. But as soon as he stepped out the door, the landlord sneaked into his home. The landlord thought Lula was Pad's new girlfriend and complimented her beautiful mermaid costume. He casually mentioned Pad's past, saying he grew up in his parents' bar. Later, his mother passed away and he suffered repeated heartbreaks. Now the bar was on the verge of closing down. Dealt blows in both love and career, Pad learned to live in his own world. Right after the landlord left, Lula curiously lit the cigarette he had forgotten. Taking a puff, she choked terribly, accidentally knocking over a bottle of perfume in the process. The discarded cigarette butt ignited the rug on the floor. By the time Pad received the news and returned home, the entire place had been burnt beyond recognition, and Lula was nowhere to be found.